Okay. Okay, hi everybody. I'm here with Anthony, the GM.
Hey guys.
Anthony is the GM of La Patroncita, and we've been working very closely together on the design from the beginning, and we're gonna talk about it and tell you guys a little bit more. How did the idea for this first come about? Like, when did Lucy say, you know, I want to own a restaurant?
Well, I think she's been dreaming about it for a long time, ever since she started in the food industry, which she's been in the food industry for 24 years. But I think she had an opportunity to come into this space, and the landlord told her, do you want to start a little restaurant? Your food's amazing. You've catered all my kids' weddings. And so then she asked Lucy. Lucy thought about it. She talked to me about it a little bit. And I was like, I think, yeah, we should definitely go for it. And Lucy was like, yeah, I think so too. So last July, we kind of really started talking about things. And then we were throwing out names. La Patroncita just seemed to stick because it means little girl boss. And that just really is who Lucy is.
Yeah.
After meeting her, I feel like people realize that too. She's like a machine and she is a boss.
She is.
So yeah, I think once we had the name, then we were like, let's get the branding done, which was, I feel like, super helpful for Lucy in terms of the design, to have a little bit, something to look back on or kind of stick to with colors and themes.
Yeah, and just remind me, who did our branding again?
Yeah. So the branding was done by Perspective Company. And then Emma Boys was the designer that we worked with specifically. They were really helpful and amazing, and they created such an amazing brand.
Such amazing branding. It's not often that a client comes to me first with branding already set in stone.
Yeah.
They either have existing branding that you're kind of oh, that needs to be modernized, or it just doesn't reach a certain demographic of people.
Yeah.
I think that what's so special is that yes, this is all about Lucy, but it's really for the girls too. And we've seen that turnout. Oh yeah, I feel like maybe we should update everybody on exactly what's happened, because the last video I made, it was kind of final touches were being done. We had a few events planned, and then boom, we were open, and we went viral after our food industry influencer event, and it was almost instantaneous. The girls strapped their heels on and marched over here. It was really cool to see.
Yeah.
And
it's imagining all these things, all these ideas, if they would actually come to life. It seemed really hard to picture certain things that we were talking about, but obviously it was all worth it. And I love how we chose, or how you kind of, it was your idea, I think, to make that room all dark and green and moody, and have such a contrast between the dining area, so that when guests, depending on the vibe that they're looking for, there's kind of something for everyone.
People make a beeline. They don't even want to come order up at the front. They're like, can I go back to the bar?
Yeah.
Bar? And we're like, just wait a second.
Exactly, yeah. So I think it's pretty awesome what we've done with it. And the arch, I love how that turned out. The green tile is beautiful.
Yes.
All the mirrors that you gifted, that green furniture, it's just all worked together so well.
Yeah.
It's almost shouldn't have worked that well.
I know. And sometimes I even surprise myself as it's going together, because I'm constantly doubting myself. But that was truly a dream project, was to create, I think every commercial designer, we all know this term called the jewel box. And it's when you get to take those jewel tones and just make everything that color, red, blue, or green. And then the result is that sort of moody, atmospheric, designed feel. And a lot of people are too afraid to do it because they don't want to part with their white paint. They don't want to part with the light and bright aspect of what appears to be clean or well designed. But the fact that we just went for it I think that's why it really,
I agree, yeah.
really goes, because we didn't say like, oh, we're gonna do it halfway. We went for it fully.
All the way, yeah. Even up to like these chairs worked out really well with the velvet, and it matched the couch perfectly.
Yeah.
The little tables, everything just worked out. Even when it seemed like some things weren't gonna fit, or we could barely shut the door if we had to.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's been a dream project. You guys have been dream clients, and like this is just, I can't wait for the next one.
It's all been a dream.
And now that this has been such a raging success, which is like the even cooler part, just because I think for a long time when you and I started the Instagram and we were telling Lucy like, no, this is what we need to do, like this is how we're gonna get people in here. We kept saying like, we're gonna get the people in here, and then we did.
Right.
And he was like, oh my God. It just went nuts.
And the fact that it happened so soon too, I think was just a little
like instant.
Like, it was shocking. I mean, we knew it was gonna happen, but it was also kind of shocking to see how well it worked, what we had planned. So it was just awesome to see that like instant gratification. Well, it wasn't really instant, it took like a year, but
right, like
but
up
once we
until
opened,
that.
it was pretty instant. So it's been so exciting to see success and all the people.
Well, it's been just like one of the most coolest things of my life to be a part of it, and like thank you for sitting down and chatting with me about it, even though we talk about it every day. But it's really cool. I'm so glad I get to share this with, you know, everybody else and help amazing small business owners like you guys.
Yeah, me too.
Cool. All right, well, ciao. Thanks. All right. Thank you.